And with new trucks arriving weekly, Blockers has the best available in-stock selection. Unlike many other furniture companies that will have you waiting for months to get what you want or need, come see everything that Blockers has to offer. Blockers Furniture, 2402 Southwest College Road, next to Hobby Lobby.
Are you suffering from neck, back, or leg pain? Go Green CBD Store can help you with holistic, all-natural, lab-tested products that help with pain, stress, anxiety, inflammation, PTSD, and so much more. We stock smokable products, gummies, chocolate, coffee, tea, even pain cream. Yes, we even have treats and oils for your dogs or cats. Go Green CBD is located in the Paddock Mall in the center court. We're open every day. Come in today for a free sample.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Tune in to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors, Sunday mornings at 8 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Listen Sunday mornings at 8 to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors.
Our firm offers insurance services.
Join me this Thursday the 10th when Alan Penska, CEO of the Gainesville Regional Airport, Aaron Porter, Manager PR and Marketing at Gainesville Regional Airport, Debbie Frederick, the COO, University Air Center, and Pam Landis, the Flight School Director at the University Air Center, will be my guests to discuss the Gator Fly-In and Armed Services Appreciation Day happening at the University Air Center on Saturday the 19th. We will be learning all about the exciting events that day with fun, food, and so much more. Be sure to listen this Thursday the 10th at 10:30.
On the first and third Wednesday mornings each month at 9:05 a.m., Robert Colin with On Top of the World will be our guest as we learn all about the exciting lifestyle and new home choices available at Ocala's premier adult active community, On Top of the World. From time to time, Robert will bring guests, and you're sure to enjoy our little chats. After all, you deserve the world, and we bring it to you.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Wednesday, Galen Unoff from Life South joins us thanks to good folks at Penn Flooring, Palm Garden Health and Rehabilitation Center, and JustShip.net. Galen, during the break, somebody sent me a meme that was pretty funny. It goes, if we just stop driving for 2 weeks, we'll get over the top of the curve. It's pretty good. Okay. Pretty good.
Might as well just throw in how'd that work during COVID?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Let's shut down for 2 weeks. It'll get us around the curve.
Yeah, we'll replace Fauci with
our energy secretary.
Buttigieg.
Yeah, Buttigieg. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Great.
Well, I mean, I'd rather see Buttigieg on the TV than Kamala Harris.
No, you wouldn't.
You think he'd say dumber things than Kamala Harris?
Oh, my gosh, yes. Oh, yes.
Well, did you see her quote about this whole conflict? She goes, Russia's a big country. It attacked a little country named Ukraine.
She wasn't wrong. She's not right. Don't make me defend her. She wasn't wrong. Buttigieg blamed all those supply ships, on the workers themselves at one point. He said, "Well, that
is a very good point. Yeah, they just need to go to work. We can unload the ships."
Yeah, I mean, come on. This is a guy who took 90 days off because they adopted a child. He and his partner. Come on.
They adopted a child. Well, he gets his maternity
leave. Not in the middle. If you're in charge of basically the supply chain and the countries that have priced,
he gets his maternity leave just like any other woman.
Geez. But he was able to make the Netflix documentary premiere. He was able to do that. I mean, come on. He's a piece of crap. He's mayor of Notre Dame. Congratulations.
Yeah, we can agree on that. We can agree that he's useless. We'll agree on that. Hey, speaking of useless, I'm tired of this, and now I'm starting to be so in your corner on this. A guy who has no desire to ever win a Super Bowl or to help his team, all he has a desire of is to get paid as much money as he can, signs the richest deal in NFL history. 4 years, $200 million. Hope you enjoy it because you're going to run for your life because there's no damn way they can afford offensive linemen now in Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers becomes the highest paid NFL player in history.
I'm a little torn on this. And I'm going to tell you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, all right. One, as an athlete and in any profession, anything that you work at, your job is to get as much money as you can for the skills and labor that you provide.
So
Right?
winning a Super Bowl is not what he's doing. His job is to get as much money as he can.
Hear me out. Correct. As a professional athlete and as a person who works for a living,
His job
you
is
can
not to win
respect
Super
that.
Bowls. It's to get as much money as possible.
You will hope you win a Super Bowl, but his job, he's a professional quarterback, right? Now, as a hater of Aaron Rodgers, I love this because he's never going to win a Super Bowl.
No.
So this kind of makes me happy on both. And again, I don't begrudge anybody for making as much money as they can, right? That is capitalism at its finest form. But when you're right, when he doesn't have a left tackle, well, that's on him. Or anybody who can catch the ball or run the ball or play defense. And by the way, it won't be the offense that gets hurt because he'll just whine and complain until they sign a wide receiver.
It's the defense.
They just won't have a defensive tackle or a middle linebacker.
No, they'll have to score 70 points a game. They'll have to put NBA numbers up.
But you realize that adds to the mystique of Aaron Rodgers and how great he is.
Okay, I'm hanging up on you right now.
But that's exactly what Aaron Rodgers wants. I don't believe this, but every commentator, you're going to get your boy, Chris Collinsworth, going, wow, that's why he's so great. Wow, Aaron Rodgers, he's the greatest. Tom Brady's the greatest. Tony Romo, I mean, they're all great.
In a sport that is driven, when you are taught from the first time, one of the first things you're taught in football.
What's that?
There is no I in team.
Okay.
And Aaron Rodgers
Until
said,
you
there
Let
is
me
in Green
ask
Bay.
you this.
There is in Green
Hey,
Bay.
hold on. I'm going to disagree on with two things. The I is the one who signs the scholarship, right? If you go to college, the whole team doesn't get that scholarship. The I does. And the I gets to sign this massive deal, not the team. So therefore, there are times in sports where you have to worry about the I and not the we.
Yeah,
That is a fact.
Anybody that's a fan of Green Bay, anybody that's a fan of Green Bay, the I just made it where you're a non-existent involvement in the playoff systems for the next 15 years.
No, they'll be in the playoffs. They'll be in the playoffs. They just won't be good enough to win, and you never know. He may get lucky, and they may have enough draft picks or something like that to make a run. But,
well, speaking of draft picks, you helped me out right there with that. Speaking of draft picks, the Seattle Seahawks are going to have enough draft picks for a while. They got 5 picks, 3 number ones, plus 3 players as they trade their quarterback to the Denver Broncos for 5 draft picks. 3 of them number ones. Russell Wilson goes to Green Bay with another player. I forget who the other player is, but I think this is akin to Herschel Walker to Minnesota. Dallas with the draft picks win Super Bowls.
Well, it's not. It's because it's a quarterback. And don't you?
But remember when Herschel Walker was traded? When Herschel Walker was traded, running backs were the premium. Quarterbacks were not at that time in the NFL.
Correct. And guess what? That's about when the change made.
Of course it was.
You don't care because everybody under the age of 25 is soft anyway.
100%.
And the kids who are going to be graduating, they're not going to be any good because they're all soft.
It is a softer NFL.
So this is a good deal.
The fact that they can't play football in the NFL anymore, that it's pretty much touch football, does bolster my they're soft.
Let me ask you this.
Oh, we don't want to practice that many days. Oh, we don't want to hit that much in practice. Oh, we don't want. We're a bunch of babies.
Oh, wow. I know you think Terry Bradshaw is the greatest human being on the planet.
No, I'm the greatest human being on the planet. Let's clear that up.
Terry Bradshaw wouldn't last about 30 minutes in today's NFL.
Sure he would, because he had real men that could block for him.
All right. Look at the average offensive line for the 1979 Steelers.
Yeah, Now move
And
that
look at the
line,
offensive line.
bring that offensive line with its tenacity to the same time now, and grow them at the same rate. They're whipping everybody's rear end.
Now you're going to go the whole group. Man, I'll tell you, you're crazy. The athletes today are so much better.
Here's the thing.
Unbelievable.
Here's the thing. Coming from a guy who, when was the last time you played an athletic sport on a team? I think it was you were at
40 years
MCYFL.
ago.
You were 9 years old at MCYFL, and they tried to make you a place kicker because that was the only thing you could play. I mean, I understand that you don't understand the game of football except from a fan or a press box mentality, but it's a weaker, softer game, even though they're bigger, stronger, and faster.
Oh, okay. So which is it? So it's softer, but they're bigger, stronger, faster.
They are bigger, stronger, faster, but they still don't play the game the way it was designed to be played because they don't want to get hurt and they don't want to go to extra practice games and they don't. Getting hurt in football is part of the damn process.
So in your mind, the way the game was played was with no forward pass.
No. I like the game from the 1970s and 1980s. That's when the game was good. When you could bust somebody's rear end. 240 yards a game passing. Yeah, the average score was 17-10. Give me that NFL.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. You're a guy who embraces the pass.
Hey,
good for you.
Hey, we got to take a break.
Let me know how that works out for you.
We got to take another break real quick, and then when we come back, we got to talk about, Galen, one of the top 10 public golf courses in the country right in our backyard. We'll talk about that next on Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source. The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Are you a veteran living in Florida? Do you want to earn while you learn? Call 954-434-8220 or visit our website at nsied.org now. Are you a veteran living in Florida who wants training in farming, ranching, and allied services? Are you a veteran living in Florida who wants help with job placement? Call 954-434-8220. North-South Institute Veteran Training Program is a mix of online and hands-on in-person training designed for you to earn while you learn. Once you register for the program, you'll get a stipend of approximately $300 per month for 3 months. And you can get an additional stipend to offset your travel expenses. You can also get another $75 for referring a veteran who completes the program. If you are a veteran living in Florida, call the North-South Institute Veteran Training Program now, 954-434-8220, or visit our website at nsied.org now.
The Golden Spoon Diner and Seafood Restaurant, a true New York-style diner in Ocala. Try our breakfast special of 2 eggs served with home fries or hash browns and toast for just $4.49. We have an all-you-can-eat catfish special daily for $14.99, and Thursday through Sunday we have prime rib. Happy hour for food starts at 2 p.m. The Golden Spoon Diner and Seafood Restaurant is located at 5400 Southwest College Road in the Heathbrook Commons Plaza. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. We will see you soon. On Saturday, March 19th, the University Air Center will host the Gator Fly-In and Armed Services Appreciation Day. All branches of the military are invited, alongside civilian and law enforcement pilots, to display their aircraft. Vote for the best civilian aircraft and People's Choice Aircraft Contest. Admission and parking are free. There will be helicopter and airplane rides, food trucks, and live music for all to enjoy. Again, that's March 19th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the University Air Center, where you can fly easy from Gainesville nonstop to Atlanta on Delta Airlines, Charlotte, Dallas, and Miami on American Airlines. Enjoy the fly-in, and remember, you can easily fly in and out to 343 destinations around the world in one stop on American and Delta Airlines. Enjoy the Gator Fly-In, and remember to fly easy, fly Gainesville.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Wednesday, Galen Unoff from Life South joins us as he does every day. Brought to you by the good folks at Penn Flooring, Palm Garden Health and Rehabilitation Center, and JustShip.net. Galen, yesterday it was announced through a survey from around the nation. It's from NBC Sports Next Golf Pass, the Golfer's Choice 2022 list, ranked public courses on pace of play, condition of course, staff friendliness, and more, and is determined by recreational golfers who shared their reviews. And number 8 on the list in the country, Juliet Falls, right there in Denellen. Really good track, and now it's listed in the Golfer's Choice 2022 list as one of the 8 top public golf courses in all the country. I love Juliet Falls, don't get me wrong. I think it's a great golf course. I don't know if it's the 8th best public course in the country.
Yeah. I mean, I'd have to really think about that, because I don't know if they mean semi-private or what. But Juliet Falls is a great track.
It is a great track.
Phenomenal condition. That's the thing. The way it sits and the fact that it's got that, it drains so well. It's always in great shape. You can go to Juliet Falls any time of the year, and it's a great track.
The only
and
thing
also the wind is a factor. It's a fun course.
It's a fun golf
It'll
course.
wear you out.
It'll wear you out. The one thing I've never understood at Juliet Falls, and maybe you can help me, and I don't even remember the hole number, but you'll know the hole I'm talking about. It's a dog leg left that goes downhill into like a backstop. With high walls all around it. And up behind the green is a big industrial fan always blowing. There's a big industrial fan, a big circle fan that's always on and blowing across that green. I mean, is it because it stays wet so they dry the green? That fan has always been confusion to me.
Yeah, and I can't remember. It's not at the turn, but it's right around the turn.
Right, it's right there somewhere, but
or
just a big industrial fan up on the hill above the green.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. No, that's fair.
But it is a great track. I mean, it may
have
have the best night. It may have one of the best 19th holes in all of golf.
Yeah, the clubhouse is nice, but I don't know if it's the best track. It's incredibly well maintained. It's one of the more expensive golf courses in town. It's probably the most expensive in the county, right? I don't know if it's a great track. it's always just in really good shape. You know what you're going to get. But I don't know if it's the best layout.
Well,
I think Muni's a better layout.
You know my thought. The best layout in this county is now a goat farm that they're going to build houses on.
Correct.
That was the best layout in this county.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean.
And there's some good courses in this county, but Pine Oaks was the best layout. Period.
I love Pine. Well, it depends on which of the 27.
Well, I miss the East course so bad. I miss the East course so bad.
Yeah, I do too. But I think the Shores is pretty high on my list of active courses. I love the Shores layout. I just
Candler Hill's pretty good layout too, and the Ocala Open's coming there.
Ward. Yeah, I saw that. I liked El Diablo. I thought that was a fun course.
It's closed. Goat farm.
But it was, yeah, it's also closed. Yeah, apparently if I like a course, it's going to struggle. But
well, there's a correlation there.
I would rank Juliet in not conditions, right? Not greens, not in the amenities, not aesthetics. But I would not rank Juliet Falls in my top 5 in Marion County for layout. Golden Ocala is better. It just is.
Well, if you like a test of golf, if you like a test of golf, and you don't worry about condition or anything, the best test of golf layout wise is Golden Hills.
That's where I was going to. I thought I was going to list as my number 1. I'm stuck between those Shores and then Golden Hills. I love Golden Hills.
Well,
by the time I broke
challenge wise, for the golfer, Golden Hills is top notch.
It's
condition wise, you could play Pine Oak right now and probably get the same game.
No, that's not. Come on, that's not true. That's not true.
I'm a little biased, though. I'm a little biased, so you know.
That's not true. I love Golden Hills. I love the Shores layout. I do. I think it's because I grew up. When I was growing up, that was the course in town. You know, it was very expensive, and so my father, we played it very, very rarely. And when we did, it was a really big deal. I won my first tournament there. So that's probably why I feel like that.
But we had this conversation the other day, a friend of mine and I disagreed with him. And I don't know where you come down on this, but when we talk about layouts, he said that he liked the layout before 2009. The revamp of Muni happened in 2009.
Oh, me too.
He liked the layout better then. It just didn't flow well. It just didn't.
No, I disagree. But I think it depends. See, I grew up playing that course, and so that was the way it was supposed to be.
Because number 1 was where it is. Number 2 was number 5 now.
I get it. I
didn't flow.
I love the layout. I love the original layout.
By the way, not the original layout. The original layout of Muni, the back was the front and the front was the back.
Sure.
And I'm okay with that. I still think it ought to be that way.
Since 1975 or whatever.
I still believe the back should be the front and the front should be the back, because if the front at Muni, three of the first 4 holes are in the top 5 toughest holes on the golf course, handicap-wise. Well, that's a tough way to start a golf round. That's a tough way to start a golf round.
That opening drive on 10, even though it looks wide open, is not. It gives you a false.
Just like number 1 it looks wide open. It's not.
No, one. If you hit the ball farther than you, it's wide open. It opens up as it goes down, and it's a complete reverse at 10. So, yeah, I mean, if you hit the ball more than 235 yards, you're going to be fine.
Yeah, but if you hit the ball 235 yards in the middle of 10, you're short of the trap. You're fine.
No, you have to. No. You're missing my point. You have to hit it beyond 235 yards on number 1. You're fine. You can go anywhere you want. If you hit it 250 and it lands on the left or the right, you still have a easy 7-iron into the green.
Well,
and it's not a hard shot. Whereas in 10, it gets so tight up at the top, and you're still traveling uphill. You could still have to hit a 5
we would not then be in agreement with NBC Sports' Next Golf Pass golfers on the Golfer's Choice of 2022 public ranked golf courses. Pace of play, condition of course, staff friendliness, determined by recreational golfers. Juliet Falls, number 8 on that list.
I think on all of those they don't list layout. I think on that criteria, I love it. What was number 1? What they list as number 1?
The story doesn't tell me that. This was just a story geared towards how good Juliet Falls was. Now, Juliet Falls come in ahead of number 9, the Ritz-Carlton Golf Club in Orlando. It came ahead of Tiburon, too, in Naples. Came ahead of Reunion Resort in Kissimmee. Oh, come on. Okay. I know Juliet Falls is a nice course, but the fact that it's ahead of Indian Wells in California?
No, it's not. It can't be.
By the way, Lakewood National Golf Club Commander Course in Lakewood Ranch, Florida, was number 1. It was number 1.
Lakewood Ranch?
Yep, number 1.
There's 2 of them.
Right, the Commander Course. The Commander Course was number 1.
What's the other one's name? I've played them both. There's like 5 courses there, but I've played them both.
Yep.
I played their 2 top courses.
Well, that was number 1. Lakewood National Golf Club Commander Course in Florida was the number 1 public course according to NBC's Golf Pass 2022 Players' Choice of Public Courses. Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today?
If I could afford it, I'd live in Lakewood Ranch. Hey, today we're right back down in the Villages, but as always, we're on the Boulevard, 1607 East Silver Spring Boulevard. Check us out, 622-3544, give blood.
Galen, I'll talk to you tomorrow, pal.
Bye.
We'll be right back after this timeout with the good folks from on top of the world right here at 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
Former Keystone XL pipeline worker Neil Crabtree said the energy industry tried to warn President Biden against policies hindering U.S. oil and gas production. The White House Tuesday says starting up the XL pipeline again would have no impact. Mr. Crabtree on Fox News disagrees.
I don't care if we got 9,000 leases available. I don't care if we got 90,000 available. No company is going to develop a new lease because they won't let us build the pipelines to move it once we do find it. Biden's using this policy of any way but an American way. We're in for some deep trouble.
Some 44 million South Koreans head to the polls today to elect the country's next president. Polls revealed voters are looking for a leader who can root out corruption, heal the divided nation, and polarize politics, and kickstart negotiations to curb North Korea's nuclear threat. Essentially, the race is between liberal Lee Jae-myung and conservative Yoon Suk-yeol. USA Radio News.
Hi, it's Rick. I'm at the Smith home. Where's Donnie?
Leaves and autumn bookings pile up for Rick's gutter cleaning service.
He's out? Come on.
He needs help before his bottom line gets clogged.
Okay, well, what about Cristiano? We still got 6 houses today.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
I'm Rich Rosario. We could all use a getaway this spring break, and Kalahari Resorts, home to America's largest indoor water parks, provides an escape the whole family will love. From the giant wave pool to the thrilling slides, Kalahari's indoor water parks will provide an always 84 degrees and sunny spring break getaway. With locations in Wisconsin, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Texas, your family's ideal getaway is just a short road trip away. Make your reservation today at KalahariResorts.com.
A former leader of the Proud Boys is in custody.
Farm and Ranch headlines on the Southeast AgNet. I'm Tyron Spearman reporting. Well, peanut farmers are getting ready to put some peanuts in the ground for planting a new crop in April. And the problem now is costs are going up on everything, including their fuel cost right now. But they're worried about what we can do this coming year. In the meantime, the market is up pretty good. Peanut usage is up 0.3% for the first 6 months on using overall shell peanuts. The peanut butter is down just slightly, 0.1%. Candy was a big winner in December, up 18.3% in using peanuts in product. And also in December, they were up about 15%. The market continues strong in the present economy, but there's still some problems out there. By category, peanut candy up 15%, snack peanuts down 5.9%, peanut butter down 1%, and overall total edible use of peanuts up 0.3%. The in-shell market is down about 2.4%. But overall, the market is holding strong. Government purchases have also been increased over the last 6 months. The government purchases were 22 million pounds of peanut butter and 440,000 pounds of roasted peanuts. So we're using those in the domestic feeding program across the country. Good news for peanut farmers.
Hey, I'm rodeo clown J.J. Harrison. Now, if you've ever seen me in the arena, you know I like to have fun and take chances. But I also take safety very seriously, because rodeo clowning can be dangerous, but so can farming and ranching. Never assume location of depth of underground utilities or pipelines. Before you start work, always call 811 or visit clickbeforeyoudig.com. It only takes a minute, and it can save your life.
Always call 811 or visit clickbeforeyoudig.com before you start work. A message from the Pipeline Operators for Ag Safety campaign.
I'm Tyron Spearman for Southeast AgNet.
How sterilizing soil will help beat back bugs and diseases on the farm. That's coming up on This Land of Ours.
I'm Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Freed. Everyone knows Florida grows the world's best produce. From citrus to strawberries, watermelon to blueberries, our produce growers feed our families and the world. With over $125 million in annual revenue for growers, the Fresh from Florida program helps Florida farmers stay competitive in a tough marketplace. Learn more at followfreshfromflorida.com.
The USDA's Natural Resources Conservation Service has a program to reward and encourage environmental stewardship for ag and forestry producers. The Conservation Stewardship Program, or CSP, is voluntary. Applicants must be USDA operators. CSP participants will adopt new conservation practices and manage existing ones. For more information on CSP, visit nrcs.usda.gov or call NRCS. Helping people help the land.
Soil sterilization helps to kill off the pests and fungi that can wreak havoc on farmland. It's especially useful if farmers have struggled with bacteria, nematodes, viruses, and weeds. A popular method of sterilizing soil is called solarization. Solarization.
When it really counts, depend on the soil